All right. Now, does anybody in this room remember a time when schools were used for educating students? One guy. There you go. Well, the recipient of our next award does. He remembers an era when schools were not used as social engineering experiments or propaganda dissemination centers. He remembers a time when schools actually taught children. And that's why it is a great deal of pleasure to welcome this year's Education Advocate of the Year, Charles Vavruska.
Well, it's been a busy week. I want to thank my family and friends, especially my wife Susan and my daughter Mary, for putting up with my protesting. And if any of you have a teenage daughter, I can tell you, seeing your father on TV screaming is not their favorite thing. I want to thank my mother and father for teaching me the value of education, and for more importantly, teaching me the importance of fighting for what you believe in. I want to thank Councilman Holden and his staff for allowing me to engage with education policy through the City Council. I want to thank the Chinese American Citizens Alliance and Coalition EDU. Fighting alongside you guys for the last 5 years has been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. This may seem strange, but I want to thank Opt Out New York for sending an email to Catherine James and infuriated her so much. She called me up and said, "Charlie, we got to do something to improve standards in our schools." And I want to thank the Queens Village Republican Club, who I met when I sat on a panel for the SHSAT back in 2015. Now, the SHSAT is the test to get into our specialized high schools: Stuyvesant, Brooklyn Tech, Bronx Science. Now, these schools have provided opportunity for our children for generations. Children of immigrant families, children of working class families, children of middle class families. They know if they work hard and use their God-given ability, they can attend the best schools in our country. The SHSAT is objective and merit-based. It doesn't ask you what your race is. Doesn't ask you what religion you are. Doesn't ask you who your parents are. So why is it that Mayor de Blasio wants to get rid of it? The truth is, Mayor de Blasio and Chancellor Carranza are failing a majority of our children. And the SHSAT is the canary in the coal mine for that failure. These same people, in the 80s, in the 90s, they went around and they got rid of gifted and talented programs, honors programs, and SP programs in our middle schools. These schools fed the specialized high schools. When they got rid of the pipeline, now they say get rid of the test. It's their fault, it's not the test's fault. And what they've done with our curriculum, these progressive educators, they've given us constructive math, which tells kids it's more important how you feel than getting the right answer. Well, you want to know how you can destroy a kid's self-esteem? Let them grow up and find out they don't know anything. And you know how you build a kid's self-esteem? Let them work hard and learn something. Now, we have tons of kids who are not getting the content at school they need. Kids build on knowledge they already know. That's how they learn. And we have children that know nothing about American history. But what do they know? A bunch of social justice propaganda that tells them this country that I love is evil. Well, we've got to stop it. We see children graduating from high school without the abilities to take a real major in college. Instead, they go for some grievance major. And I'm afraid if this keeps on going, this country, which defeated 2 collective tyrannies in the last century, may not be prepared when challenged again. Thank you very much.
Let's give it up one more time for Charles. We're hoping at next year's dinner he won't be so laid back and reserved.